Saluting local. We've been saying that for years. Matt Wettish over at Waypoint Spirits says, hey, I got local stuff here in the distillery department. We welcome him back. Nice to have you.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Matt.
Give me 30 seconds or less before we go into these fun drinks. What is the biggest challenge for a local distiller to overcome?
Well, ultimately being local, we don't have the money behind us, obviously, that the national brands do.
Yeah.
And when people go in, it's just like knowing Nike. It's just like knowing M&Ms or Kleenex. If I ask you for a Kleenex, you're going to give me a tissue.
Exactly. Yes.
But you know that name. They're going to go in. They're going to ask for the brand name.
So like everything else, if you're proud to buy local, we always suggest that on the air, whether it's go to local restaurants or buy local clothing. This is the same thing.
And that's it. And we've taken this where we've elevated it.
Yeah.
So
they definitely have done that. Wait till you see these drinks. Waypoint. Waypoint till you see these drinks. Let's go with that. What are we going to start with?
So we're going to start right now with we've got our bourbon that we blend in-house and everything. Our bourbon's not ready yet.
Right.
It's getting there.
We've got it in
barrels.
Okay.
So this is actually a New York sour.
All right, go ahead. I mentioned before the break there's something interesting in this drink. Go ahead.
So that is basically a whiskey sour with a red wine floater. So I'm using either a cab or a Zin.
Stop right there. Red wine floater?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
The tannin, the dryness, and the sweetness plays great to contrast the sour, the acidity, and the bourbon, the spices.
Really? Well, not a lot of drinks that do that.
You get wine barrel-aged whiskeys, stuff like that.
I guess so. Well. It makes sense. Get another shot of that drink, would you please, Anthony? Because there's something in there, and I thought, looking at by the way, we'll have all the recipes online, but that you get that little foam at the top, that's usually an egg, right?
Egg white.
But not this time. What do you got?
No, we use a fee foam, which is actually just it's cheating. Use just a couple dabs in there, and it foams it up. I mean, I made that a few minutes ago, and it's still holding strong.
I had never heard of this, but you can buy this at your local spirit shop.
Our new front end manager introduced me to that. Chris is up there. He has completely reinvented the place. There it goes.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a madman. Chris has elevated the front end without a doubt. His cocktails. He's not a bartender, man.
Right.
He's a mixologist.
A mixologist.
He really is.
It's like the difference between a weatherman and a meteorologist. Right?
Everything. He's elevated the whole.
We'll talk about that and where you can find all this stuff at the home base in a second. But we got something a little more traditional.
So this is pumpkin eggnog, basically.
Yeah.
So, but this is kind of a choose your poison.
Yeah.
We've got a chocolate vodka. We've got vanilla. And this is a pumpkin rum.
Last time you were here, you called attention to that.
Yeah.
That they've got listen. It's one thing you've seen 100 times those flavored vodkas, which I think are, I'm not going to lie to you, I think are silly. But this is different because it takes a little more to just make a good rum.
And it's seasonal too.
Yeah.
So we only do this for a short amount of time.
Right.
But you can also, you're going to a party, you just mix the two together, shake it up, and I mean, you've got an instant drink. We also do an espresso. You can do an espresso.
Right, and now that's still popular. We're gonna make the Waypoint Dude. A little to the big Lebowski there. What do you got here?
The Ode to the Lebowski. So one of the most popular cocktails out now is an espresso martini.
Absolutely, it is.
So we use our espresso vodka and our vanilla vodka, and ultimately, the dude uses Bailey's or whatever.
Sure.
I use a little bit of heavy whipping cream.
Okay.
A little bit of simple syrup. All right. And just a couple pieces of ice, because you don't want to really water down. You don't want to water it down.
The dude would not appreciate that.
No, you don't want it watered down.
While you're shaking that up, talk to me about where we can find all this stuff. Where's home base?
We're in Bloomfield, Connecticut.
Yeah,
you can do tours. We've got our tap room there and everything. And ultimately,
Whoa. Do that again. That was cool.
Oh, now I got to shake.
No, all right, forget it. What did you do with the knee?
You got to pop it.
Right with the elbow.
You got to get it.
It's like you're on a subway. Yeah, right there. Right, go ahead.
So we're not whipping it completely. We're just making it a little thick. And look at it.
I like that. Because as we're kidding around, about mixologists, how important they are, but you drink with your eyes,
And
just
right
like
there,
you eat with your eyes, and look at that.
I'll tell you what.
The fine beverage you made there, Mr. Wettish.
That's bad news.
Yeah, I like
And anybody can make them. They're super simple. I'm not going to do a Chris cocktail because he's a madman. These are things you can do at
You
home.
can't outdo them, that's what you're saying. Real quickly, the last 30 seconds, you got canned stuff.
Yeah,
as
canned
well.
cocktails.
Yeah.
We've got a mint lemonade. We've got a vodka lemonade iced tea, obviously, and we've got a bee's knees, which is honey, local honey,
Which I will
from an
tell you.
apiary.
And again, to bring this all together, local, it's not just food, it's not just clothing or anything, or stuff that you want to buy, it's the drinks too. And you can get them.
Cheers, my friend.
Matt Winters. All right, that one is too, that one's too pretty to drink, so I'll just stick with this one.
Do the dude.
All right, I'll do the dude after the show. Symphony, over to you. Cheers.